What's up, guys? Am I back? We are going to try this again. Does this look good? All right, let's see. Let's see if this works. I had to adjust my timing. That auto, my iPad would stop me. It would stop me after 2 minutes of recording, but now I think I have. I think I have it now. I think I have right where I need it. Oh, I see my wife texting. All right, let's see if I could do this. Hopefully we keep it good. I had to adjust that auto thing for the turns off your screen, because every time I started, the auto shut off would turn off my iPad, and I have to restart my video, and I had to land on it, or I had to log into our what do you call that, Wi-Fi. I had to do our own Wi-Fi. It wasn't letting me. It was confused what I was choosing Wi-Fi. So now I'm good. Now I'm coloring bubbles, making things blue. Hopefully I could be able to read some of your comments and things. I see people commenting. David Foley likes the way I talk. Many of you might think it's George Clooney talking, but it's really me. You know. What time does the Famous Cartoonist show up? Ah, I get that. Sometimes you can just see my hands right now. But as you see, I'm wearing many jackets. I have a sweatshirt and a jacket, which I wear all year round in my studio because it's cold in the winter and it's cold in the summer because we crank the air conditioning. And I'm like 2 feet away from the thing that shoots out the cold air. What's that called? Furnace? Water heater? I don't know what that is. But that's what I'm doing. And you can see I'm drawing. I'm coloring all the colors. See, I got all of these colors going on. Oh, I just bumped the camera. Hopefully everything's okay. But I take the colors from this. See this guy right here? This is Amphibian's dad. His name is the Amphibian father. And he's going to meet Gilbert for the first time in this issue, because there's a devastating event that's causing the people of the underwater to panic. Similar to what's going on here, I guess. I'm not panicking. You know what? I've been in quarantine since 2007. So to me, this feels quite normal. But now everyone's home. That's the only thing different. So I don't know what people are crying about. But this is what it feels like. Everybody should make comics. Imagine if everybody stood home and made their comic. Imagine how many comics we would have in a few months. That would be pretty cool. These guys. I'm drawing these guys right here. These are the Amphibian fellows. This is Amphibian's relatives. And these guys are the relatives. Did my thing go done again? Am I good? Am I still live? It's done again. Oh, it's still live. Okay, I'm still good, right? Whew. I never know. I'm going to post this on there. I'm live right now, and I'm saying hi to Heather. Look it. Hi, Heather. It says say hi to Heather. This Heather's awesome. She has awesome parties. And I think I just made everyone laugh upstairs. I'm going to try this. If people said that you should go live once in a while, so I'm going to go live. I'm always alive, but now I feel alive. And you can see me be live while I am alive. I haven't left the house since December, so this is nothing. Piece of cake. Piece of pie. Lemon meringue. We're going to call this the lemon meringue pandemic, because that's all I've been eating. That's not true. I've been drinking a lot of coffee. Lots of coffee. I'm grabbing colors, see? Hope this isn't boring for you guys. Is it boring? Is it cool? You guys like this? You like what you see? I can show you pictures of George Clooney if you want. Is it still live? We still good? I'm going to save. I'm going to press save. Oh, I did press save. We still live? Let's see. I'm going to refresh my Facebook page because I can't quite see. Oh, I'm still live. I can't quite see. My iPad is above me, so I can't really quite read the things. But I'm going on Facebook on my double screen because over here I have another screen. As you can see, maybe it's in the corner of the screen you're watching. My friend David Foley's currently not bored. That's pretty good. I'm glad you're not bored, sir. I'm not bored either. This is just what I do every day. And hi, Sarah. It's good to see you. Jim Kuhn. What are you changing the colors? Why are you changing the colors? Oh, I'm making the lines, the colors I need them for the book. Like when I ink in colors, I ink them in the colors that they're not supposed to be. So when I bring them into Photoshop, my colors could be the proper colors. Like each color has a number. So like the numbers that I'm using, like for this yellow would be like a yellow 107. See, should I go here and I'll press 1? Boom, there it is right here. 105 I'm using for his teeth. So this way, oh, I did it again. I go 105 right there. I choose that color for his teeth. So when I ink in the regular, when I ink in the Manga Studio, I choose all these other colors because when I bring them into Photoshop, they're not the colors I need them to be, so I change them. You'll see. I'm going to do this whole crazy technique, which I'm going to try to finish this one page, because usually I jump around with pages and pages. But if you guys are willing to stick with me, I could maybe finish this page in less than an hour or so. And it's pretty fun. So I work on colors so many times, so many years, that I memorize the colors. So for this tongue, this line needs, I'm going to make first tongue. I'm going to choose number 483. See, I already know what the colors are. Most guys, a lot of colors go open this thing and they go to picker, and then they pick a color or add swatch. They do, but I don't do that, so I don't want to screw it up. So I go to the color libraries. So I get to pick any of these colors. I pick. So if I want a nice purple, I'll go 255. See, if I want a nice light orange, I'll go 123. If I want a greenish like amphibians colors, just 333. So I just know all these colors. 304 is a good blue. See, I just know all of these colors because it's part of my mutant ability. I just been doing this for so long that that's just how my lifestyle is now. It's what I do every day. I go to sleep thinking of Pantone colors for comics. See, in this color here, I want to pick a nice 306 blue. See, and that's the color of the bubbles. It's in my brain. All of these things, I have knowledge of color numbers, and I have knowledge of Star Wars, and of course George Clooney. You know, you got to model your life after something very positive. And of course, I see George Clooney's face, and when I'm very sad, I could see him smiling at me, and it makes me feel instantly better. It's true. That's just a general fact. That's nothing else but fact. I only tell you facts. It's easier to remember things when everything's true. See, 304, see a lighter one. See what I did there? And I go back in here, and there's a lot of detail, and people always say, why don't you just, no, people don't say that. People ask me, or I have been asked, so you have to draw each bubble individually? And I say yes. And I'm coloring each line like this, each little bitty line, so you could read them for 1.3 seconds. When you read these panels, it makes me think, nobody's reading these, nobody cares that these bubbles are this color blue, but I do. It's just, they gotta be perfect. See, and it comes out really good. And right here with these guys, I'm gonna color this one guy here, and I'm gonna cut and paste them 1, 2, 3, 4, because he's an amphibian fellow. He's part of amphibian family. And so they'll look the same. The dad has a little mohawk thing going on. Oh, I forgot to draw his beard. I didn't draw it here. Yeah, he has a beard. So I got to draw the beard in there. But I'll add it in because I do my drawings on a different color. See, here's what he looks like. Here's what they all look like. See? There's the Phibian dad, Phibian father. And here's all these guys. But these guys I drew individually because they're all kind of like, they're confused. And see, here they are all at attention. They're all together. My fellow Phibians. See? Fellow with PH. Because in their language, the F's are PH. So the F words are PHU, man. They don't. That's how they say it. Foo. Yeah. No, we could edit that out. That's a bad joke. But I can't. I'm live, ain't I? The world is turning red. The world is turning red. Evil aliens wish to take over our planet and make it their own. What's he gonna do? So this is page 17, and I'm coloring page 18. So this is the next page. Oh, I just bumped the camera. So sorry to make the earthquake happen in your homes right now. I just bumped the camera. I'm gonna refresh this so I can see any things. Sarah wishes she could watch me 24/7. That's very possible, but you'd probably have to live here, and my wife and daughter get enough of that. And Dan, I bet you Scoot is building something right now. I bet you he is too. Let's talk about Yoka chips behind his back. We could do that. Johnny hates us though. I don't know what he's doing. And Fletcher is watching. Fletcher from DC Comics, my good friend. And hopefully I could do something like this with DC Comics, but if I draw their stuff, I know they got big surprises. I got a lot of stuff over there brewing. And I got stuff brewing everywhere all the time. So much fun. I sleep and dream and eat dinner and think about comics 24 hours a day. And it's just something I have to do, that I do. I do. I said do. I do that all the time. And you guys are awesome. What else I can do here? I had this, the cool thing about making comics and my own worlds is this Gilbert book, there's no humans. And there's humans in issue 2, just to let you know they're on Earth. But it interacts with Jaws a little bit. So the cool thing about these worlds is that I create everything, what they look like, how they look, what the people sound like, what they look like. And the good thing in Gilbert is I like to create characters that don't exist in real life. They don't exist in Earth. So all these underwater creatures, you'll never see those creatures in real life unless I know something you don't. But it could be possible. So I need to draw to see his spear right here. I need that color. I forgot what color it was. I know it was purple something, but to get accurate, I could pick it up. It's like an eyedropper. I think it's called an eyedropper. Yeah, this thing. It's an eyedrop tool. Or I could use my tool there. But this little detail here is a lighter purple. So I'm going to go right here. So yes, when you guys are at work, stuck in traffic, driving around the city, looking for, stopping at red lights, doing all these things, I'm here drawing all day. Or sleeping. I sleep during the day. Right now I'm on vampire hours, but it feels very natural to me. I just sit here and draw and work all day. So I'm doing this kind of stuff. Sitting on one chair, not moving, drawing. So it sounds exciting. It is exciting for me. I enjoy it. It's all I know how to do. I did all kinds of stuff before. I drove trucks and delivered things and cooked stuff and cleaned stuff, and I wasn't good at any of that. Well, I was pretty good, but I just didn't enjoy it. So I could do everything. I just don't like it. It takes a lot of time. And I'm not a guy who likes to set his alarm clock. I just go to bed when I'm done, and I wake up when I finish sleeping. And I thank baby Jesus for that, because I spent many times in bed thinking about baby Jesus, asking him for help, and he came through, I think he came through for me. I think so. So what I'm coloring here is the background. You probably can't see because these guys, but I'm going to change these guys to a lighter color just to get them out of the way. because eventually I'm going to click on this guy and he's going to go here. So watch what I'm going to do. I'm going to take this to a color I know I'm not going to use. So make it like a light gray. Boom. And I just color the fins. This way when I color it, that'll all go away. You'll see. It's going to be good. It's going to be amazing. And if you're a colorist out there watching this, you will be amazed as well. And you will love it. You'll say, wow, that's a great technique, Famous Cartoonist ART BALTAZAR. I wish I could do that. But you could. I'm just showing you how. My secrets are not secrets. They're just techniques that I've learned over the years by doing things. And a lot of people ask me, why do I draw digital? And I always get that, well, you don't have original art to sell. Like, that's true. I really enjoy paper and pencil and ink and paint and getting stuff on my hands and clothes and shoes and floor and everything. But drawing digital, man, that destroys my deadline in half. It helps me work on multiple books and do things like this, which is kind of cool. Alright, we're going to do the ground now. The ground is a similar color to what I already did. So I'm going to choose that and I'm going to select all of it so I can change the color to all of this because the color I'm going to choose is real similar. So I'm going to make that into a color that I'm not going to use. How about right here? We'll go with that one. And then fill that up. So now it differentiates from my own eye holes. See, watch. You guys learning stuff? Am I teaching you? You're just watching. It's kind of like, you could probably binge watch me. I might do this every day and make it seasons, you know? Get a Netflix deal where people just watch me draw. And you guys are actually seeing top secret stuff. I think this book comes out like later this year, like around Halloween time maybe. See, I just drew the ground. Just colored the ground because that's going to be sand. See? It's going to be sand, you see? Oh yeah, I'm getting thumbs up. Paintings are amazing. Thank you, Dan. I love to paint. We're trying to do some more paintings. I like to buy paintings from, or the boards. I buy them from Home Depot. I go there and buy like a board for a few bucks, and then I paint in them because I'm an old guy now. So I like to paint big, because then I can move my body and burn some calories and stay to trip film George Clooney style that you see me. So I need reference for this guy. So I'm going to bring him up. I'm going to go to my computer here and find reference. Even though I know how he looks, I didn't remember what his colors were. It's kind of like Indiana Jones' dad writes things down so he doesn't have to remember. So here, I'm going to open this. You're going to see the Pyrokians. Boom! It's a live feed. So the Earth's core is the warmest place on the planet. The Earth's core is the warmest place on the planet. The home of the fiery Pyrokians. Behold! Look at them all. They're all like, they got a master plan. Look at her evil. Look at her mean teeth. Behold, says Gilbert. The Flaming Carrot Evolution by famous cartoonist ART BALTAZAR. Today is the day that will be well remembered. Our proudest moment in our next stage of Pyrokian evolution. You like that? That's all I'm going to show you right now because I don't want to spoil. I need these colors. See these colors I made? I know what colors are, but I need this red right here is what I don't remember. So we're going to color. Oh, I didn't even draw it on here. Oh, I got to add that later. So we need this dark red so I can outline his face. See, it does the color I didn't know. It's got all these little wrinkles. Yeah. If there was a way I could draw in these colors, that would be great. But I don't. Maybe on my next feed, I'll do some inking. That'd be cool, right? I think it would be. Well, I got to get back into Famous Cartoonist trademark. I like that. I like to see Sarah Grace McCandless watching. I was in someone's office one time, And I'm sitting there, I forget if it was an interview or a pitch meeting or something. And I look on their shelf and I saw a book by you, Sarah. I saw a book and I started freaking out. And I said, I know that girl. And I felt like George Bailey in that movie. Wait, I know that girl, Sarah. And he freaked out and said, anyway. I'm like, oh, sorry. Well, that was kind of cool. See, the world of cartooning is a small place. Publishing, cartoonist, famous cartoonist. See, I forget what color he is. See, his eyes are black, his teeth are black, and his arms are black. These guys are bad guys. They're not guys you want around because they're gonna burn up stuff. And their first appearance was actually in an Action Cat comic. It was in Action Cat or Comics #0, and it's on Comixology. You guys should download digital comics while you're home right now. They're 99 cents each, so it wouldn't be free like this live feed, this Famous Cartoonist live feed you're seeing. I think this is the most I talked all day. Wait, there's a drink for the working man. I fill this up all day long and I drink. But it's just soda. It's diet Pepsi. Nothing fancy yet. Maybe later, but it's kind of like, feels like late morning for me. Because I just got up at like 3 o'clock today. I think I went to bed at like 8 a.m. It's nuts. It's nuts, I tell you. Like during Super Bowl is the only time I hang out with friends that are non-cartoonists. Like all the, or non, comic book people, entertainment, or things like that. And well, maybe not that. Maybe I should say they're the only guys who don't do what we do. Don't do what I do. And most of my friends that I know are all, they're doing something like this. Drawing, writing, doing conventions, writing movie reviews, wrestling. Well, these guys I watch Super Bowl with are the guys that I went to high school with. And then I known for years, like 30 years. Like my friend, I known him since I'm like 13 or 14 years old. So these guys are the guys I know all my life. And these guys are people that, I don't know what, normal people, I guess. We could call them normal people, normies. People that are not in the same business I am or the majority of my friends are. So when I talk to them about having a job, I don't like to tell people what I do or my lifestyle until they ask. Because normally I hear, when I say, oh, I haven't woke up to an alarm clock in like 5 years, and they're like, oh, it must be nice. I feel kind of weird about it, but I understand it. So I don't know why I said all that, but it's kind of fun. I guess because this lifestyle, nothing is affecting me right now. I'm just doing my thing. Let's see. I'm gonna color these things. See these lines? What I should color them? I think I know. I'm gonna do yellow. And watch this. See this color here? That's eventually gonna be white on here. So I'm gonna pick that. So when I do get the chance to make it white, what you're gonna see, it's gonna blow your mind. This is gonna be awesome. So everything that I want white eventually, I'm gonna color this sandy looking dirty gray. Oh, I forgot to color his face. I'll get back to that guy. So I could do a collect similar and select and fill all, but then it'll fill all these pieces that I don't want colored. So it's a technique that I developed. I'm gonna say I created it, but I don't know if I created it, but I that's what I do. It works for me. I don't know if it's the fastest way, but it definitely I get a more intimate feeling with the lines that I place down. It's kind of like when you buy a house and then you have to paint every room. Like all of a sudden you know each room intimately because you've been in every nook and cranny and corner of your house. That's what this is like. So every piece of art, I see what goes on. And I was one of those kids where I would notice when Batman and Robin's gloves were not colored right on Super Friends. Like, hey, Robin doesn't have yellow gloves, or Batman's thing is reversed and stuff like that. So it always bugged me. And that's the kind of guy I am still. I notice when stuff's not colored right. When somebody's not wearing the right things, or a character's colors are reversed or something. I'm that guy. I know. People hate that guy. But not me. They only hate you if you're not handsome, you know? But if you're handsome like George Clooney, all you gotta do is smile and you can win their hearts. Well, that's what he does to me. Well, George Clooney and Dean Cain. Those are two handsome fellas, you know? You have to give credit where handsome is due, you know? I don't know. I just see a lot of people switching off now. You hear what he just said? No. But, see, I'm coloring all these orange lines, orangey, rusty lines, and making them yellow. So when you see it at the end, hopefully you guys stick around to see the reveal. You're going to like this. It's kind of like when you see an airbrush artist draw and paint with all of those, with all of the masking, all the tape, and then when he takes that tape off, you see the masterpiece that was underneath. Not that it's a masterpiece. Well, it might be. I'm a modern masterpiece of the digital cartoony era. I will say that. The master. Hopefully my wife's still watching. I'm not sure. Hopefully Heather is too. Hi, Heather. Let's see. Reese McIntyre calls me the man. Thank you, Reese. And Dan says, I bet Breaking Bad is running on another screen with... Yeah, I saw that. I saw Breaking Bad about 14 times now. And I watched Better Call Saul 4 times, so I got 10 more times to catch up. But it's not finished. See, I got to watch Better Call Saul at small intervals because it's not finished. And every time I get there, I want to finish. You know what I mean? Know what I mean? And, oh, Arnell tells me, don't forget about Christopher Reeve. I never forget about Christopher Reeve because he's awesome. He's the reason. He's one of the reasons why I do this. Christopher Reeve, Superman, Star Wars, Super Friends, all of these things. This is the reason why I'm in this business I'm in, why I'm doing this thing I'm doing. Okay, back to drawing. I was going to check something. I'll check that later. All right. I forgot to color this guy. See? He's stuck back here. Forgot him. Once in a while that happens. And the worst thing about forgetting stuff like that is sometimes I delete it and then I got to go back and redraw it. I got to color their eyes. All right, let's see. I got to grab this brown. See that? Boom. Get some red in there. The cool thing about red and yellow in the primaries, watch this. I go in here and I press yellow, press Y, boom. I press red, I press R, and it goes to red. I press orange, it goes to orange. But P does not go to purple. Oh, it does! Haha! I never did that before. I always typed a number, see? I don't know, because it's what I do. It's what I do. And that's a new word. It's called SWAT. It's what I do. Alright, guys. Big reveal's coming. You guys are going to love this. This is the best part of every piece I do is I look forward to this moment. Okay? Now, here's what you're probably wondering. All these colors I had on here. And all these colors, all these dots on the bottom. See all these dots? These are all the layers of ink that I used. None of them are black ink, and just the lettering. So when I want a line black, I'll color it black. But meanwhile, these lines are all these different shades. So being the background being white, I will take these and I'll choose a light color so I could barely see it. See? That color is barely see it. Now the color is really, really light pale orange. So I'll choose this dot. I'll choose that gray and then do select all of it. Where's the select similar? Select similar. I was looking for select all. So it highlights all the ink lines I did with that color. See all these? And then I'll delete it and it'll go away. But I choose a very light color just in case I still need... Oh wait, I did it wrong. Alright. Boom, there it is. So this way, if I still need to go back in there and correct it, I can still see a line. See? Because I learned from my mistakes. Don't delete everything right away. Okay? And then I'll do that for each one of these colors. See? See, now I'll erase those guys. Watch, they'll go away. See? But if I go in close, I can still see them. See, I can still see the colors. See real closely? It's true, it's true. But I colored their tails so I could keep their tails because I'm going to need them. Now watch this. I'll go back in here and select that. Select cylinder. Delete. 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 Did you see that? Matt Hardy came back. AEW. Spoiler. Imagine if they had a crowd in that place, man. It would have been booming. Or as they'd say, it would have popped. See, check this out. I delete each one of these layers, and you're going to slowly see the drawing come into play. Your eyeballs are going to say, hey, I can see once again. I can see clearly now. The dots are gone. I don't see any color lines in my way. I'm going to sing that later. Dan the Deal! He's chiming in. Oh, yeah, man. I miss you, sir. You didn't realize how famous I am. I know. Everyone knows. All I had to do is keep telling people. Eventually, they believe you. See, that was a big reveal right there. Watch this. I draw all the time. I remember when we showed up with Tiny Titans that morning of... We'll see now. Here, I'll select this. Watch. And I'll make sure I can see none of the lines are missing. And I'll go in there. See? Boom! Bum, 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 bum. Alright, I'm just checking. I should have checked before I selected it all and made it one color. But see, I could see. See right there. See that mistake? Right there, I made a mistake. But I go in there to fix it. Watch. I just hit it. Boom. Done. See, Robin's glove is no longer yellow. See? That's it. Now watch. I gotta tighten it up a little more. But I remember years ago when we made Tiny Titans, my good friend Dan DiDio, he told us before the show that we're gonna get overwhelmed with fans. People are gonna love our stuff. And we said, that's not true. No one's gonna overwhelm us. And he said, yes, they are. The fans are going to claim you as their own. They're going to protect you. They're going to stand in front of you. They're going to wait for you. You're going to be someone's artist now. I'm like, no, that's not true. So we went to the show. It was Wizard World. We went to the show, and all of a sudden, there was a line of fans. The line of fans were waiting for us, and we got there like 10 o'clock. We didn't stop drawing until the show was over. And he was right. And it was so overwhelming, and I didn't know what to do. And people were asking, where were you all these years? And I had to say, well, we were in Artist Alley this whole time. We were always here in Artist Alley, but nobody knew who we were. And so from that day, I called myself Famous Cartoonist. It's the most people who, if anybody, I figure if you tell everybody, they're gonna believe you. No, that's the day that my life changed. That's where the day where everything changed, and I never looked back, and everything became a roller coaster ride. And that's the day I began my quarantine. That's the day I never left the house again. But that was Dan was a big thanks to that, and he's awesome. Proud to call him my friend. And so, see, what I did is I selected the border, and I got rid of everything going over the border. Oh, the border. No, that doesn't sound so good. I got anything going over the outline. So now, if you look closely, see this purple thing goes over the border there, over my what is that? Gutter line? Or, yeah, it's the border, the trim. So what I'll do is I'll select that because it's on a separate layer. Because watch, I'm going to show you something. My square is on a separate layer, so if I poke it in the eye, see, I could get rid of it. It's gone, or I could bring it back. But I need everything to be on one layer because it'll be easier to color. So I'm going to select anything that's going over this border. like so. So it's like you're watching a cooking channel, you know. But Dan DiDio's watching with me, and Sarah Grace McCandless, and Danny Wizowinski, and Bill Wilkerson, and all these people. Bill Wilkerson, I haven't seen him in years. It's been years, my friend. See, I'll go in here. I don't mind being here right now because I gotta do this anyway. The only thing difference is I'm talking. But I had to warn my family that I'm gonna do this, so if they hear me talking down here, they won't think I'm going nuts. Sometimes they just think I'm on the phone, even talking to Yoko Chips or Franco or Scoot or somebody. Scoot's been sick too, man. I've been sending baby Jesus to his house. Hopefully he got there all right. I don't think he has that disease. He has something else. All right, then after I select that, watch what I do. I go to this line, to go to this layer where the line was at, and then I start deleting stuff. See, I erase it. I could do a quick just delete button, but there's some lines that went over that it would delete a line that it would like. I got to go back and get that. See, like right here, I could erase that, but then that line goes over, so I didn't erase it. It's tedious, I know. You have to have severe patience. That's why I could lead a superhero team, because I know where everyone needs to be, and I know the people who could work slower. You know, get Flash in there real quick to settle, to disorient everybody. And you want to send in like the Thing last, because he's probably the slowest one. So he could just clean up and destroy everybody in the way. Or the Juggernaut. Juggernaut would be good too. Juggernaut just beat up everybody. But probably out of the fast guys, it's probably the Rhino. He's probably very fast. The Rhino's probably fast because he likes to run and hit stuff. Okay, so watch what I'm going to do. I see some stuff I did here. I see some stuff. I'm trying to get eraser. I got my erasing tool. See, it's just going over the board a little bit. This is fine tuning, folks. Sometimes people don't bother with it, but I gotta. Every piece of artwork represents me. Every line. You know what I mean? Of course you do. I think my family's watching too. It's good. They hear me every day anyway, so this is probably stuff. I don't talk about this at the dinner table, though. Usually I do it. I don't think it matters. It doesn't get out there to the masses. So, what do you guys think? Did I do all right? See, look how it looks now. See, I got a little. See, I saw that from afar. See a little dot right there? If I don't get rid of that and it comes out in publishing, it's gonna bug me. So I had to erase it. An alien species known as the fiery Pyrokians. Alright, now that I have it all good here, I take that background, I select it, I make it invisible, or make it a layer, see? And then I smash these together, make them visible as one layer, see? Now there's no, now boom, boom, I can do that. Now what I do, check this out, you're gonna like this too. Remember when I did all that and I said I'm going to make that white? Watch. I'll select that color, select all of it, and then make it into fabulousness with. And I'll start coloring. That's it. Now I start coloring. Now the easy part happens. So I have to do this. This is an 80-page book. I got to do this 80 times. Most people are like, you're crazy. I'm going to color these Pyrokians first because I got their colors open. That's how it goes, man. That's what it's like in the West. This is the Law of the West. Remember that cartoon? Sorry to bother you, ma'am. But it's the Law of the West. See, I'll select this. Watch. This is another technique because I didn't draw that shadow. See how he's has shadow. His inner self is darker than his outer self. So I'm going to select that. Now watch. So now I selected this. But I like to turn off the dotted lines. Because I'm old, my eyes hurt and stuff. No, they don't hurt. I don't know, I'm trying to come up with something funny. But, and then I could color that. Watch, boom, boom, boom. See? Huh? Pretty good. I'm going to see who's listening. Because I got to refresh this so I can see. The fiery Pyrokians. Fiery Pyrokians are fiery. Oh, there it is. My cousin Treese. Oh, just I don't know what you mean, Jelly Bean. I know what you mean, Jelly Bean. Yeah, she does. Bill Wilson misses me. I miss you too. Share your books with my kids. I love. He has kids. You didn't have kids last time I saw you, sir. That's pretty cool, man. I like how you guys can see my keyboard. And these are my wife's cards. When she gets jobs, I put her cards here. Her phone numbers keep changing, but I could get, I look at them and remind me, you know, that I have a wife. She's out there doing things, doing good things for us and family. You know, gotta do it. Gotta do stuff. See, I'm gonna go ahead and draw all these. Watch. It's good stuff, right? You guys like it? Would you watch this if you were not quarantined? That's good. They have an audience. People are talking about bringing back drive-in theaters now. I saw. Maybe it's just the stuff people say. That's kind of good. I like drive-in theaters. I saw Bronco Billy. Bronco Billy and Grease were the first movies I saw in a drive-in theater. Bronco Billy, Clint Eastwood. He was on a horse with in a circus, I think it was. And he was with the same girl in that movie that was in that movie Gauntlet. I think that was the second movie we saw in the theater. In the drive-in movie theater. It was weird. It was a Clint Eastwood era of movies. You would go to the movies and see a Clint Eastwood movie with the family. And wouldn't even care what the movie was. Like, come on, we're going to movies. What's playing? Clint Eastwood. Okay. That's what the movie was called. Clint Eastwood. That's how it was. The same with Bogart. What's it? It's Humphrey Bogart. All right, let's go. No, he's before my time. But that's Grandma. Come on, Bogart's on the TV. All right. James Cagney. She liked Jimmy Cagney because he's Irish and he tap dance. Stuff like that. I like it. Like it. It's good. Oh yeah, man. Am I doing all right? Still drawing. Okay, let's see any Pyrokians up here. I want to color this guy so you guys could see what I was talking about. See, check him out. This is the Phibian fellow. I wish cousin started with an F. Phibian Fuzzin? He's the Phibian cousin. We're going to color these eyes over here too while I got this color going. While I got the color. Alright? Now, we're going to color this guy. And Amphibian, her name is. Her dad is the Phibian father, but her mother's name is Fuchsia. He named her Fuchsia. Special request by the Paper Cuts editor. I said, yeah, I could do that. Her name is now Fuchsia. Spelled with PH, of course. And they all have these yellow teeth, because I don't know if they have toothbrushes under water. But yellow is a natural color for these guys. That's what they like. And then the purple is the 255. See? Boom. The light one, 250. There he is. Okay? I'm going to press save while I got this. Because I didn't press save the whole time. I'm not sure if I did. But I got to fine tune a little bit. So if I go real close in here, I'll see a dot that didn't get colored. So what I'll do is I'll go in here and make another layer and just start coloring underneath. I'll color underneath so I could get all those dots. Otherwise it drives me nuts because if I see it in publishing, printing, I won't tell people, but I'll keep it to myself and say, oh, I gotta fix that next time. I hate that. I hate that it's in there. Alright? So I'll just see all these dots. I'll look for little dots. No dots, no dots, no dots, no dots, no dots. Dot, Yakko, Wacko, and dot. There's a dot right there. Alright? Now watch, I'll show you what I did. So if I take this fish guy and turn them off, and you'll see the dots. See the dots I put underneath? Those are all the dots I found. That's just on that guy. So I'm going to make these solid, make them visible. And now watch what I'll do. I'm going to cut and paste this guy. This is an artist thing that artists do. If it works, it's awesome. If it works because you cheated, it's awesome too, but people could tell. So I'm going to cut and paste them. Now there are 2 of them. All right? But now I'm going to eliminate that. I got extra lines here, so I got to delete some of that stuff. People are going to say, Baltazar, that's a lot of work you got to do for each page. It is. Nah, it's not that much work. And I try to do 5 pages a week for most publishers at the minimum. And it's tough. It's tough to do. But I'm constantly working. And I got a bunch of publishers that sometimes it may look like I'm not handing in my work, that I'm just sleeping all day, but it's because I'm working on other things. A few years ago, probably the last few years, I've been going to these book publisher shows and library shows and things. Wait, take a drink for work, man. And I've been pitching my own ideas, and publishers have been saying yes. So it's kind of hard to pass up when a publisher says yes, we'll publish your own character. And that's the deal I got going. So now I'm going to take, that's why I'm so busy. But hopefully I won't be busy in June. So we'll see what happens. But then I'll probably work on more guys. So I'll put this guy in place. That's why I saved those. See, watch. I'll just show his fins. See the fins? Now if I remove them, see the gray fins I had? That's where I know where he goes. And then I'll put him again here. He's going to go in here. This guy's going to go there. It's true. It's all true. I'm going to make sure he's in the right spot. Alright, and then I'm going to do another guy. Put this guy right there. Oh, I forgot this. Swing out, see? It's true, it's true. Hope you have another appreciation. Oh, look at that white dot, see? That's where I screwed up, right there. That dot's going crazy. Alright, we're going to fix it. But I could get in there. Watch it. Let me do this. And that dot goes nuts. So I know that, now I know that each guy has that. That dot will drive me nuts for the rest of my life if I don't do it. I don't know if that's a cycle thing. Oh. It's perfection. I just need perfection. I don't know what. I need perfection. See, now look how they look. They're all in a row. See? Oh, I messed up though. I didn't want them like that. I gotta go back. There we go. Almost. There they are. I fixed it. So I wanted these guys behind the next guy. See, watch. Wanted him behind him. See, like that. That's what I want. And this guy. See how they're behind? Oh, that guy don't go there. They don't go there. Oh, that guy's fine. See, now I just messed them up. I messed up the jumble. Alright, there they are. I gotta put them in order. There they go. I'm good? Good? All's good. But now I gotta get that dot again because I deleted it. You guys are seeing me make mistakes right now. But it's not, it's okay, it's not your fault. It's just me. It's me going out of order. Like, yeah, that'd be a lot more entertaining if you didn't keep messing up, Baltazar. Alright, here we go. We're gonna put them back where they go now. It happens though. It happens a lot. I mess up on just about every drawing I make. I don't know how long Facebook Live is going to let me stream. You know? I wonder what the maximum streaming time is. I think Franco streamed for like 2 hours yesterday. I didn't get to see it live, but I saw it like later when I was after dinner and when I settled in to do some drawing. There it is. See now, look. See how they look? They're all behind each other. That's the way I want it. Oh, but I have to do that. See, he's in front of that guy. All right. Now they're satisfied. I could put them all together. Merge visible. I'm going to save it. Now they're all together. All together now. All together now. All together. All right. Now, see how their spears are in front of that. So I'm going to fix that. It's true. I'm going to fix it. It's easy to fix because I am famous and skilled. I know how to do these things. I didn't always know how to do these things. Sometimes you got to learn how to do these things. All right. And you learn by doing. Just do it. Do it every day for 18 hours a day, and you should learn something. All right, here we go. Boom, 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 boom. So I'm erasing the lines that I created around those guys. All right, I'm going to do this. Choose that. I'm going to choose this blue one first. Similar with this white. And now, see that? Oh yeah. I could probably do this. Watch. There you go. Oh, I chose the hand tool. There's something on here called a hand tool. I wonder if I go to Sears if I get a new one. Didn't they have it like if you break a wrench or screwdriver, you could go get a new one? It's true. Craftsman. Are they still around? Are they still around after this madness? How you doing, Chewbacca? Alright, let me see. I'm going to erase this. See how this is sticking out now? I don't need this thing. You guys alright? You surviving? Is this boring? Is this fun? Alright, see? There you are. Boom. Why is everything Superman? You see how this looks right here? This little... I gotta fix that. So this should be maybe longer because it's blending in there. Know what I mean? Know what I mean? I can make that a little better. But also, I don't like that red line. Now that red line distracts, see? I'm going to take that line away. See? See that? That's what you call executive order. Executive decision. Me as a famous cartoonist, I had to do that so it can make the story more clear. Like that? There they are. Now I'm going to go to Facebook and see if you guys have questions. 101 comments. Let's see if I can get to some of these. Craftsman is, but I'm not sure about Sears. Oh yeah. Thanks, Trees. Favorite cousin, Trees. And I said, I've been going for 55 minutes. That's not bad. Ah, the old cut and paste. You got it. Hearing your voice is making me miss my Midwestern roots. I know, right? That's where we're here. Miss Vernon Ginger Ale, of course. I know you can get pretty much everywhere now, but it reminds me of my childhood. Yeah, Midwest is awesome. You guys are awesome. I don't see all the comments. I only see like the last 3. So we're gonna keep drawing. I'm gonna keep making things. I'm gonna show you guys something else. When I draw, when I make things, I put, well, I gotta show this. This is cool. I got this from my friend yesterday. It's the pulse pounding pinup page for Powers in Action. My friend Daryl Young sent this to me. I asked him if he would do a pinup page for my Powers in Action book. Man, is he awesome. He blew me away with this yesterday. It's cool. And I love it. It's for my own superheroes. I made up superheroes when I was in high school. And these are some of the superheroes I made. Uh-oh, the mouse isn't working. And this is cool. This is Amulet versus Darkstorm. They're fighting over this amulet. See, they each have a piece. It's just so much fun. I love this. He sent it to me yesterday, and it's going to be printed in issue 3 of volume 2. It's so cool, man. I love it. I created those characters in high school, and I finally get around to making them for real. I'm getting some things here in my I have templates that I make when I make background colors and stuff. So I have a template I make. These are all my textures for backgrounds and rocks and things. Then I have skies. Oh wait, I don't need that one. Let's see, I need water. This is a water template, see? But I have a template that I put on Gilbert cover. It's the only place I created it, so I got to keep using it from the cover. So that you actually get the background of the cover on every page. If that makes sense. It does make sense, believe me. Yeah. You guys like that Powers in Action pinup? Isn't it cool? Ah, my old college buddy Kurt Baldiga. Yeah, man. I hope you're still doing those tattoos. That's cool. But I'm see, I got this Gilbert cover, which is the story is the Pyrokians are turning the sea, the ocean, are turning it red. So you see that red background that I have. So what I'm doing is, since the sea turns red, I see there's the sea. See the sea? So I'm gonna select that layer of the sea, and I cut and paste it into all the backgrounds that need a red layer. So the sea is consistent. See, it has consistent sea in the sea. Ocean, glad I didn't say banana. Haha. That was dumb. But all right. See, now I put this layer here. See, I just cut and pasted the ocean. But now watch, it's not in all of it. Well, let's see. So I gotta put it in. I'm gonna scale it to fit the panel. Just how I do things. If there's a better way, I will learn it one day. Consistent sea in the sea. Apply. All right. See, now they're instantly in the sea of red. These guys, that's what I wanted. I did need that sky template. All right, we're gonna do this. We're gonna finish up coloring this guy. I'm talking like Venom. We are going to finish this. We meaning me, I guess. Aye. Oh no, I merged the wrong layers again. See, artists will do this. Maybe it's the pressures of being on a live stream. There's really no pressure though. I don't feel nervous. I should though, right? I should feel nervous. Nah. You know why? Because I'm doing this anyway. I would be doing it. Except for the talking part. I probably wouldn't be talking to everybody. That's why it's so good. That's what makes this day a special day. It's a great special day for a Friday. It's not bad. We're off to see the sea. where cold winds blow. Oh! Rudy Hernandez is laughing too. See? I have good friends. They keep me from being bored. I'm going to do this. Should I make this like a regular show? You guys like this? Should I make this into a regular thing? Do this all the time? Because now I know how my iPad works. I didn't know I could do this. Unless I'm using all the storage. I always have problems with storage on my devices. I got iCloud and all that stuff, but the storage is always what makes my... It puts down my devices for a little while. Because I tried to make those Famous Cartoonist Says Things videos. They're on YouTube. You guys should check them out. They're real fun. It's just me talking like this, but it's me only talking for about 3 or 4 minutes at a time. So if you want a condensed version of this, you get to hear me say things. But the problem with that is I was doing that consistently, and then all of a sudden my phone is out of storage, my iPad's out of storage. And it's not like I took it out of storage. It means it doesn't work. It won't do anything. So on my phone, I had to delete all the stuff. I had to delete Facebook, Twitter. I had to delete everything on it. Any app I was using, I had to delete it. And it took me offline, really. But it only works for phone calls and text. So that's more important, so I can at least text my family when I'm out, seeing what they want from Harold's and stuff like that. But other than that, it's like I can only use Facebook when I'm at my computer. So I can't do it mobilely. So if you don't see me texting or Facebooking and tweeting and all that, it's probably because I'm working or I'm just not on my phone. Like a lot of times that stuff happens when I'm not working, like if I'm watching TV or something like that. But now that I can't do that stuff when I'm not working, I'm actually relaxing. So it's kind of a good thing. It was a forced evacuation of social media, but it didn't evacuate. I just can't use it unless I'm at my computer. So what I'm doing now is I'm coloring these bubbles, but I'm undercoating it. I'm coloring on a layer that's underneath the lines, so it's just easier. But if somehow, see, there it is. So now I could click and fill it. It's just easier, so I don't have to individually click dot, 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 dot like that. It's a live stream of me coloring my work. Hopefully you guys are alright with this. Oh! See, it went too quick. Too quick for my britches. Is that what britches are? Are they fast britches? I did it wrong. Oh, it was on the wrong layer. Britches. Those are pants, right? But why are they fast? Settle your britches. Britches. I don't know what that means. I'm not sure what it means. My grandma would never say that, so I was okay. She'd just make us watch Duck Soup all the time. I'd have to watch Duck Soup and Marx Brothers. Family classics. I'm just saying. Famous Cartoonist Says Things is now a Famous Cartoonist Draws a lot of stuff. Famous Cartoonist Colors Things. So I'm going to get these guys. See, now I got the going nuts with the colors. See all these little dots? Look at, see like these little dots? I'm going to go back and hit all those. But I do that, usually do that last. But I did that first with the Fibian fellow because I wanted to cut and paste that guy. So he needed to be done first so I can move on to all this little things. And a lot of times I'll open all my pages and put backgrounds in every page. And then at the end, I'll just have these little things to do. So I'll do all the wide stuff, the broad strokes, if you will. I'll do all that first. And then I'll go back and do all these things. See? They're coming together. right now. Over me. We'll edit that out too. I don't want to get sued by anybody. I wanted to put music on, but I don't know. People say, hey man, Paul McCartney will say, hey man, I love your live stream, but next time ask me permission. Or what he said, hello. I can't do Paul McCartney. Hello there. I'd appreciate it. I'd appreciate fiery Pyrokians. I normally make their fire yellow, but in this book I started making their fire orange. So to be consistent, I'm going to keep going orange. Because according to the story, I almost spoiled. Not going to spoil. You have to buy this one to read it, okay? Gilbert number 3, volume 3. I hope it does really well, because these create your own things, the things that are near and dear to my heart, they're a harder sell for people, because people don't know what these characters are. But it's more personal to me. It's a dream come true for a publisher to publish something I created rather than me drawing something that already exists. Get it? Like I love DC Comics stuff. If that's all I was doing, that would be great. But this stuff it's just near and dear to the heart, and that love feeling is there, you know. So as long as, oh wait, that's what I need right there. The background was on there. I need that background. So I'm very happy to be doing create your own kind of stuff, which is what you strive for. Since you're a little kid, you're making up your own characters and drawing your own stuff. See, check this out. I'm going to put this in the background. Watch this. See? Everything is unveiling of the Fortress of Solitude. See, look at him. He doesn't feel too good about these guys. This is what he's imagining. I'm going to add some special effects to this too. You're going to like this. You're going to like it all. I'm going to add some of this. This is excitement and panic, tension, drama. See, right now I'm just going to make it, I'm going to go with a red. This is a different red than just me pressing R. See, if I press R, see that red? It's just going to give me red. But this is a little bit deeper, 185 red. And this is the same color as Sylvester's nose. Because when I worked at Warner Brothers, I was coloring characters for them. And that was his colors, Sylvester's nose. So it might have been, this is 185. He might have been 187. But he's in that category. I always know that the numbers are close, but the actual color selection is going to be in that range of numbers. So that's probably where people say, you're wrong, Baltazar, it was 254, not 255. But that's why I'm saying it's in that range. See, famous cartoonist can't be the smartest guy ever, but he could be the coolest. My dad always told me, just be cool. Just chill, man, be cool. He said, don't show people how strong you are. Show them how smart you are. Like, no way, man. I'll be back with the hand truck. You guys could try to pick up that box. I'm going to get a hand truck. I said, no, you want to help me move my fridge? Sure, if you call 5 more guys. See, I'm the 6'3", 230-pound cousin that everybody wants me to move the fridge. It might be big, but I'm not very strong. It's true. It's what happened all the time. So I'm adding this dynamic drama. I didn't check on the comments in a little bit. Maybe I'll go do this and take a mini break from drawing just to look at the comments, because I like what you guys are doing. Oh, the bed bugs. I wonder if they're still around. You're right. Me and my cousin Treese and my buddy Raysky, we would go see this band called the Bedbugs. They were all in Chicago. They're really cool, and some of the members of the band we actually were in high school with, and that's what made us keep going to see them, because we recognized them. We weren't really good friends in high school. We just knew them from high school, you know. But man, that was cool, and they had like 4 albums out. I ended up buying all their music. They were really cool, and they used to have their own songs. I should probably put them. I probably won't get sued if I put them on. I don't know if they're still around. But they'd sing a lot of cover songs, but then they would sing their own songs. That's what I like too. Like artists, musicians, wrestlers, singers, dancers, all of these things. It's all the same type of career. See what I did there? Watch, I'm going to show you up close. So if I turn it off, see what I did? All this action. I made it dramatic because he's freaking out. This guy, the amphibian father's freaking out because these fiery Pyrokians are coming to take over. The alien species known as the fiery Pyrokians. And Pyrokians it's pyro, which means fire. Rocks, which means rock. You know, fiery rock. And Ians is like Chicagoans. The fiery, rocky Chicagoans. It's true. The Pyrokians. So, it's true. I don't know where my brain goes sometimes, but that's where it went. So, I am going to soften up this drama, see? But just lift the opacity slightly, just so I can have some of these subtle lines bleed through a little bit, so it looks more dreamlike. Let's see how it looks. See, it's a little bit. I'm gonna go with let's go 50. Let's see what 50 looks like. It's not bad. See, I like that better. I'm gonna go a little darker. I'll go 60. 60%. There you go. I like it. Man, this is gonna be an intense story. I already know how it ends. I don't want to spoil. You have to read it. I think it comes out later this year. I'm supposed to have it to the printer in April. I hope to baby Jesus that I do it. I've been working really hard on this. Oh, and I see will there be a sequel to Jimmy Dido? Yes. Jimmy Dido. I have special plans for my Jimmy Dido comic. I am going to make the world's first digital comic that was not made digitally at all. Well, maybe not the first, but yeah, I'm going to do it. And it's going to be awesome. I'm going to tease it like that for now. It's going to be an interactive comic that you can only interact with it live. I'm going to leave it like that because I'm going to announce something soon when I get there. Because right now I can't do it because everyone's home. Can't even buy groceries. Well, you could go buy groceries, but it's not stuff you want. So when everything calms down, I'm going to make an announcement. And hopefully it all work out really good, really good, really, really good. Okay, I need, what was I going to do? Well, yeah, I just looked at the comments, but 13 people are watching now. I was up to 101 at one point. I'm going to keep going. I've been at 1 hour. I'm going to go till I finish this page. How about that? So this way you get a whole page finished by me, and you can see it took me an hour to do it. And I'm going slow so I could explain things, because normally I would go bam, bam, bam real quick. All right? So here's a lot of textures I made. I'm going to show you my textures. I make textures. Okay, I'm going to show them to you. So here's like a texture I make for grass, and then here's one I make for like mud and dirt. Here's one I make for sand, and here's one I make for concrete, like sidewalks. Now, here's a texture I made for a planet that I made in Big Alien Moon Crush. And here's a texture I made for the coral in Gilbert. And then here's a smoky texture I made for smoke. And then I made some brick textures, which are a brick house and then a brick like purple. And then this new one I made is for the Phibians' house. They're the Phibians' fortress. That's it, Phibian fortress. It's for a city they live in called Fiblothian. And I'm going to use that right now to put it in place here. Because the background, they all live in like these coral huts. So if I put it here, oh, that's not it. Didn't work. I didn't grab it. Yep, that's true. I didn't grab it because it wasn't on the layer. So I'm going to grab it and put it there. See the orange? And it looks very hot, but it's coral. And if you look close, there's textures on it that I made so it can look like rocks. And then, check this out. It's kind of fun. I enjoy this too. It gets a little bit long after a while, but it's kind of fun. Maybe something's happening here. Here we go. All right. And then, the orange is the color of the rock. Oh, I went too close, too fast, too quick. It's like a brain freeze when you eat your milkshake. All right. Do you eat it? Do you eat a milkshake or drink a milkshake? I don't know. See, and then I'll take, since there's a window here, you got to be able to see through the rock, so I'll take that and delete it. And you can see the red sea. The sea is turning red and scary. It's turning red and scary for our heroes. They don't know what to make of it. Something outside is causing panic. There's a disturbance. But that's a good story. There's always some kind of tension. You need tension in a story. If you don't, then everything's just not, things just don't happen. I don't know. You need tension. There needs to be conflict. Even if the conflict is like, I can't tie my shoes, I'm upset. That's conflict. It's tension, right? Or you could be in detention. Ha ha, we get it, Baltazar. You're so funny. All right, here we go. So see, that would have worked in Tiny Titans, that detention. I love working on Tiny Titans. It was so cool. All right. See that? I added the coral type background. See that? I like it. It's nice. Oh, look at it. Look at the left. It's good. Look at it. All right, now let's save that. And now I need that sandy texture. Now watch this. You guys are gonna like, that's why all your books look the same, because you use the same texture in all your books. My guess, that's true. But I don't know if you guys know this, but all of my books, every one of my books, every one of my characters that you read is happening in the same universe. And there's little things that connect in all my comics. Like it used to be, there's an alien species that are in all my books. They're in Super Pets, they're in Aya Comics, they're in Crybaby Adventures, and they all connect. And now I'm learning that the one thing that connects all my universes is the hot dog guy, the clerk who works at all the stores. Because it's Franco. I draw Franco in all my books. So he's the one consistent person who's in all of my comics. So it used to be these aliens, but now Franco's part of it. I think he had more appearances than these aliens. So it's kind of fun. And we recently, Tiny Titans is connected to Aya Comics, which is connected to Itty Bitty Hellboy, which is connected to everything I do. And I just recently remembered that years ago, my good friend Chris Eliopoulos, who draws stuff with the famous guy Brad Meltzer. He does history books, cartoony history books, and then he did the Franklin Richards book, which in one of his issues he put Patrick the Wolf Boy in there running around, and then he put Little Robin in the background. And then in Tiny Titans, I added Reed Richards and Franklin Richards at a baseball game. So, Tiny Titans, were in Franklin Richards' book, which means DC characters are in the Marvel universe, and Patrick Lupo is in the Marvel universe. So they all connected. Somehow we did that, and we're still alive. That's probably why I'm drawing my own guys now. It's safer over here. But it's funny. It's funny, right? We don't have to edit that out. All right, I'm almost done with this page. Watch. I'm going to go back, see these underlying. I'm going to fill in these spaces so when you read this, it's solid. See? Filling in spaces. And I'm going to see if there's any lines here, any dots that are going to drive me. See, there's a dot right there. See it? See it? Normally, I do one thing at a time. I choose one color and just go and do all the green and do all of this and then all that. But I'm doing it like this for you guys because you guys are awesome. We still got people watching? I think so. Because even when I'm done with this video, I'm going to keep doing this. First, I'm going to go upstairs, see if my wife's still awake, see what she thought about the live video. And then she'll probably say, oh, it was all right. It was all right. I only watched 2 minutes. No, she's probably watching now. I see her her little icon lighting up. I see she's online. Icon. Good, that's a good name for a superhero. They made a superhero though, right? Icon? I think so. Alright, I remember I did those guys already. Let me see if there's little points. And these points, there's always stuff to be dotted. When I got the Pyrokians, need dots. Yes, this is probably why I need glasses, because I can't see good far. I don't have to wear glasses when I work, because everything's really clear up close, and which is great. So my eyesight is beautiful and wonderful up close, but not all the time. I still can't read instructions on stuff, and I'd rather not read them wrong. Know what I mean? Nah, nobody knows. Be cursed. Shut up and draw, Baltazar. I know. Finish this. I gotta go to bed. I should do another live stream tonight, like at 1 in the morning or something. I should. See, look at this. Bugs me too when I don't get it all. Alright, we got that. That comes with sound effects too. Alright. Sometimes I forget little dots. Let's see, did I get this guy? This guy needs some dots. Oh, my eyesight just went funky right there. Play that funky music, eyesight. Yeah! That was a dumb song. Do they still play that song on the radio? I don't know if it's culturally inappropriate now. I'm inappropriate right now. Well, not really. I'm wearing clothes. It's okay. It's a bad joke. You suck, Baltazar. Finish the drawing. All right, here we go. We'll see. I got to get this. That bugs me right there. I did all right, though. Nobody would ever notice, but, like, I see that thing, and I want to fix it. Do a little dance. Make a little love. Get down tonight. Night, night. We getting down tonight? What are you guys gonna do this weekend? I can't wait for Saturday, you know. Oh wait, that's right now, right? Wait, today is Saturday. Oh jeez. Yes, yes, yes. In my life, I loved you more. Alright, here we go. I'm almost done. This is, you guys are going to see the finale. Thank you for sticking around. For those of you who stuck around, thank you. And this will be real fun. Watch this. This is like taking off the tape now. Ready? Oh, that didn't work. Here it is. Gilbert, page 18 is finished. Press save. Hope you guys dug it. I'm going to do one more look at the questions. See what people think. That is Page 18 is ready for print. I had a few more pages to go, but I have to correct the some of the commas and stuff like that. Yeah. But thanks, guys, for sticking around and hanging out with me. I'm gonna do this again. If you guys like it, I'll do it. I'll do it tomorrow or later today or something. But it was real fun. I'm gonna see if my iPad survived. Hopefully it did. And if I could do more of these streams and you guys dig them. I had fun, so I'll keep it going. And it makes me not walk away, not get bored with drawing the page. So we'll see. Amphibian Father says, oh yeah, you guys are awesome. Thanks for joining me. And I'll see you again next time. You guys are awesome. Okay, bye-bye.